Neil Adams, another defeat. You've not been able to criticise your players after the previous two games, but today do you feel they gave you enough?
We didn't do enough, no. We didn't do enough as a team. For 40 minutes I thought we looked solid and organised, and the one thing we did say to the players is we have to make sure that United don't score early today. We knew what the atmosphere was going to be like, obviously, with what's happened here this week, and we had to make sure we tried to quell that and quieten the crowd down, and I thought we did it really well. And then we gave away a really soft penalty. I'm not so sure it's a penalty. There's minimal contact there, but you're still in the game. The disappointing thing was particularly the second half. Early on we let Rain really shoot from that sort of distance without really getting close enough to him, and he's capable of doing that. And after that, really, we never really posed enough of a threat.
And is that the worry? You've talked a lot about character, and that's exactly what's needed at the moment. Certainly from 2-0 down, the result was never in doubt, was it?
Yeah, like I say, you got a mountain to climb, and that was the killer blow, the second goal, without a shadow of a doubt. And then obviously you can see what it's like here then when the place is rocking. It's always going to be a massive ask. We just needed to be better. We needed to cause them more of a problem, and you say about character is absolutely what we need now. We need players that have got bravery to play, that want the ball, that want to tackle. Really pleased with the first two performances, and as I say, 40 minutes today, very good. I think we needed to cause them more of a problem, certainly, but the way we held our shape, but the goals changed the games as always, and after that it was always a tough ask.
When you look around the dressing room, do you still believe you've got the players who possess that character? Because a few fans might not think so after that today.
Well, I've seen character in there. Obviously, keeping private. We've seen people that are hurt by that performance and by that result. And there's two games. There's two massive games now, and we need to take points probably from these last two games. It's looking that way. Maybe not. I don't know. But what we have to do is, as we say, have character at Stamford Bridge, and certainly again the following week against Arsenal at home. That's the minimal requirement.
You've shown a lot of faith in Ricky Van Wolfswinkel. You started with him today. Do you feel he gave you enough up front?
I played Ricky because we identified United's. We could maybe cause them a problem in down the sides, in between the centre backs and the full backs, and we felt Ricky gave us more movement than the Gary Hooper who scored the goal last week. But I don't think we got that. I don't think we got enough of it. I wouldn't single one player out. It's a team. You live and die as a team, but we didn't cause them enough as a problem as a team today, right through the game.
You're relying on other results as far as this weekend is concerned, aren't you? Unless Cardiff or Sunderland draw tomorrow, I mean, you are going to be in the bottom three. Psychologically, how much difference does that make now?
A big difference. Like I say, we're hoping for a draw tomorrow. It's never nice being in the bottom three. Whatever you say, you're in the bottom three, and what we don't want to be doing is going into the bottom three in the last two games. We have to dig deep. We've got to have big characters. We've said it before. Players that are brave enough, and I'm talking of bravery to get on the ball and to do the jobs that we did really well for 40 minutes today. But one thing is we've got to make sure we're at it in these last two games, whether regardless of if we're in the bottom three or outside the bottom three.
You said it a moment ago. You're probably going to need points off Chelsea and Arsenal. How big a challenge is that? It's
a massive challenge. We knew the challenge before today. What you'd have liked to done is going into those two games with a little bit more than we've taken from today. But we'll be ready for it. We have to pick the players up. They've got to pick themselves up as well, and we have to go there and put a show and go give a good account of ourselves at Chelsea, and then again against Arsenal the following week.